So, good afternoon. We are back again, and it's match day, baby. We have got the European Elite competition tonight. None of this Champions League rubbish. We don't want to slum it in that. We're in the proper competition tonight, and we're up against Dundalk. Dundalk. That's probably a really poor Irish accent. Apologies to all you Irish people out there that are watching this, thinking what a pillock. But we have got a big game tonight. Regardless of what people think, it is a big game. We have to win the game, and I'm looking forward to it. I will be doing a live watch along, so make sure you are fully on board with the watch along later on. I'll be going live about an hour and 20 minutes before kickoff when the teams are announced, because they drop them a little bit early. They don't normally drop them an hour before. They normally do them an hour and 20 before, don't they, Europa League? So yeah. I will be going live a little bit earlier than I would normally, but we are going to go through. We're going to go through the usual match day procedure. Thank you for my tea. I can't reach it though. Thank you. Cheers, ears. Thank you very much. The usual match day procedure. We have a little look at the starting 11. We then go through all of the comment or some of the comments to see what the general consensus is from the match fans that are sitting at home. Everyone's a match day fan these days, aren't they? We're all sitting on our sofas or hotel and spa sofas. Not kind of keen on the colour, I can't lie. It's not my personal choice. But we'll then go through some comments and stuff like that and see what you guys think of the starting 11. Then obviously Chig, Guna Eagle Eye, his link is in the description. He will come on and join us, and we'll go through the game with a fine tooth comb. And then straight after that, we'll be jumping on Chig's channel to do player ratings. So obviously, I missed the last player ratings at the weekend after the game. I will be doing player ratings with him tonight. If you want to get involved in player ratings for my channel, make sure you download Flick, and I'll be putting the polls out there, and you can vote for the player ratings, which I will then do tomorrow when I'm up and about. So yeah, but let's smash a like on the video first, and we're going to talk about William Saliba. Obviously, we know that we have a defensive crisis. There he is, the Mbappe of centre-backs. Mbappe of centre-backs. Jesus Christ, this fan base. The Mbappe of centre-backs. And, yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it? He's not the Mbappe of centre-backs. He's not even in the squads. So he can't be the Mbappe of centre-backs, can he? But the one thing I will say here is that Mikel Arteta has come out and said that basically he regrets not picking him in the squad for the Europa League. And it kind of, you can look at that two ways. You could say, oh, okay, Mikel's finally realised that he's made a cock-up. Or you could go, well, it was a completely clueless decision in the first place. Now you've realised too late, mate. At least when it's on a match day scenario, you can pick the starting 11 and you've got a whole 90-minute period to go and make that change. He can't change this until February now, which is just staggering. We've only got Gabriel. We've only got Mustafi available. And then obviously Callum Chambers has trained, but is nowhere near ready to start a football match. So it makes it even more staggering that he decided not to bother putting William Saliba into the squad in the first place. What has he seen? I have seen and heard so many people say, yes, but he sees him every day in training. Yeah, he also sees Mustafi every day in training and thinks he's better. Yeah, so don't come with none of this. He sees him every day in training. Yeah, he sees Kolasinac every day in training. He still thinks he's a footballer. Yeah, so come on, none of this rubbish. Yeah, let's just start saying it as it is. He should have put him in the squad. He should have put him in the squad for every single match day. If you ain't going to play him, cool. But at least have him in and around the squads. Then you get all of these people coming out going, oh, but his mother passed away and that's why he's not playing. You need to show some compassion, you heartless. See you next Tuesday. Well, Arteta's come out and said that he's in a great place. His training's improving. He's doing really well on the training ground, etc., 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 and that he's played some under-23 games. So you can get in the bin with that one. Yeah, get in the bin, pull the lid down, and stay there until the bin men come. Yeah, it was nothing to do with that. It was nothing to do with that. But it's a very easy thing to say, well, because his mum passed away, I can now shut you up by saying that, yeah, because now you're attacking Arteta for not picking him. But his mum passed away and he's not in the right mental state. Well, listen, that may or may not have been the case, but you don't know that, do you? Yeah, because unless you've got a direct link straight to William Saliba, you ain't got a clue, have you? Let's be real. So for me, that was never the case. Yes, his mum passed away. It's tragic. Yeah. But the geezer's played football matches since. The geezer's played under 23s. He played 45 minutes at the Dons, MK Dons. Yeah, he's been in training every single day. So I don't understand what Mike L. Southgate has actually seen in this guy to say, well, actually, you're not quite ready, mate. And Mustafi is. Like, come on. Yeah, I'm glad he's come out and said that he's made a mistake. I'm glad that he's come out and said that he regrets his decision not to pick him in the Europa League squads now. But it's too late. Yeah, it's all well and good being clever after the event. Yeah, hindsight's a wonderful thing, mate. Yeah, maybe, just maybe, you should have picked him in the first place. You've not picked Socrates. Cool, we can understand that. Yeah, you've not picked Mesut Ozil. Cool, we understand that. Well, I do anyway. All of his little fangirls don't. They're all crying, oh, we got no creativity. Another myth, because we actually create more when you don't play, believe it or not. Fact. Based on last season's stats, we actually created more chances, had more shots, and won more football matches when he wasn't playing. That is a fact. A fact. He played in 18 games and he didn't play in 20 of the league games. And we created more in them 20 per game than we did with him in them 18 per game. So let me just get rid of this guy. Anyone who wants to leave, yeah, because I'm moaning, feel free to close the YouTube app. Maybe come out of my channel, maybe go and find a channel that just is so fake positive and everything's rosy in the garden and everything's fantastic and super positive, because obviously my channel's not for you. I'm too raw for you, mate. Yeah. Maybe don't go outside today because it's a big, bad world out there, mate. So anyone who wants to leave, the 643 of you watching right now, feel free to jog yourselves on somewhere else if you don't like what I'm saying, because real talk, I genuinely couldn't care less. You and anybody else in the chat that don't like what I'm saying ain't stopping me. Yeah, because later on today, I'll be doing my watch along. Then tomorrow I'll be uploading again. Then I'll be going again. Then I'll be going again. Then I'll be going again. So if you don't like it, it's probably best that you don't watch it, because all it's doing is winding you up. Ain't winding me up, because I'm sweet. I'm sipping on my tea. I'm sat in a beautiful hotel and spa. Going to get some beautiful lunch in a minute. I'm then going to go and get some supplies for later and watch Arsenal hopefully batter Dundalk. Cheers. Anyway, as you were, and the way I look at it is people can sit there and say, like, oh, yes, but he's only 19. He's only this. He's only that. It's a new league. It's a new country. Blah, 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 bollocks. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's Wesley Fofana, isn't it? Sorry, Wesley Fofana has come from the same league at the same age into the same country, into Leicester rather than Arsenal, with a setup where they play decent attacking football with a half-decent coach that has got that team, even without 3 or 4 or 5 of their best players available because of injury. He has got that boy straight into that team for Sionchu, who's injured, and he has looked absolutely superb. Not one person can come to me and tell me that, oh, he's not ready. He's not ready. Well, why did we do 27 million quid in him then? Explain that to me. Yeah. Oh, but that was the previous regime. That was Raul. Okay, cool. So we've done 27 million quid on him. He's not ready. Why didn't we loan him then? Why didn't we loan him? Nobody can tell me that, can they? Why didn't we loan him? If he ain't ready, why not loan him? You know, we've seen a couple of mistakes already, and he admitted another one yesterday as well with Reece Nelson. When he came in, Reece Nelson was the pet project. He was the next Sterling. Well, he admitted yesterday, Mike L. Southgate admitted yesterday in his press conference that we tried to loan him out. Well, what happened to him being the next Sterling? Then you're going to nurture him and you're going to make him great, because you kept playing him every week when you came in, mate. Yeah. You kept dropping Pepe for the kid. Yeah. And you kept dropping him, and it was, oh, he can go on and be anything he wants to be. So why did you think about loaning him out this summer then, mate? Yeah. Why did you want to loan him out? Yeah. So there's another mistake. What has he done since he's been here, Arteta? Yeah. With these youngsters, he's killed Maitland-Niles off. Where's he now? Does he ever get a game? No. Why? We got Zoolander at right back, mincing up and down the right wing, doing absolutely jack. Oh, he's got 4 assists. No, he hasn't. He's got 2, because 2 of them ain't assists. They're passes from 40 yards out. Yeah. Let's have that right here. The 2 assists he's got are for Aubameyang, and the one that he put on a plate for Saka the other day. That's an assist. But what did he do wrong, Maitland-Niles, to now be benched and dumps out the team? Absolutely nothing. What did Reece Nelson do to suddenly go from you're the pet project to I want to loan you out? What's happened there? Because he's only played 81 minutes this season. What has Smith Rowe done not to get a kick of a ball full stop? What has Bukayo Saka done to go from playing week in, week out, looking absolutely superb, to sign a new deal, play you on the right, play you in the centre, play you on the left, bench, play you on the right? What's that all about? You know, these players are going backwards, by the way, these youngsters. Joe Willock looked half decent under Emery. What's he looking like now? Absolutely nothing. Then when he does come into the team, we don't play him. Oh, why would you play him at centre mid? No, you're a centre mid. Go on the wing. All of these kids are regressing under this manager. Yeah, and the one thing, right, big up Guna Eagle Eye. I watched his members stream that he streamed live last night, yeah? Big him up, right? He sat there and he said, at least Unai Emery, when we went into European competition, even Wenger, I'd add Wenger to that as well. When we went into European competition, Europa League, right, Wenger and Emery were clued up enough to go, do you know what? We're going to go quite deep into this competition. We're going to get out the group. But at the same time, we're going to need our main players, our top players, fit for the running of the Premier League season, which means we're going to have to use our kids in the Europa League, which gives them experience. But then if I do get an injury in the Premier League, I know that these kids are ready. This guy is just going, right, Xhaka, you're in. Bellerin, you're in. Mustafi, you're in. Kolasinac, you're in. Laka, you can go up front. Why? Why are we not seeing these kids? I want to see these youngsters play games. I want to see William Saliba starting football matches. We've done £27 million on the boy. Yeah, he was dubbed the next Mbappe by our fan base. Everyone in France was saying he's the next Varane. Yeah, come on, man. Where is he? Now he's not even in the setup. It's embarrassing, man. And listen, let's be real here. If Mustafi makes this mistake tonight, everyone's on his case. I don't blame Mustafi. I said this the other day when he cocked up for Vardy's goal. I don't blame him. I blame the manager. He keeps picking him. Yeah, he keeps picking these players. What has he seen in Mustafi to say, yes, you are ultimately miles better than this kid we've done 27 million quid on? Sorry, ain't good enough. Ain't good enough. And now he wants to sit there after the ulcer's bolted and say, yeah, oh, well, maybe I do regret it because we've got a bit of an injury crisis. Okay, so you don't regret it because you think that he is better than Mustafi. You regret it because now you've only got 2 centre-backs available. Yeah, again, clueless. He's only saying it because he's short of centre-backs. Yeah, he's not saying it because he actually thinks Saliba is better than Mustafi. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. And Brendan Rodgers is having his pants down left, right and centre because that Wesley Fofana is proving you don't need to adapt. You know, you can just slide straight in. Yeah, and if you've got somebody half sensible next to you like Johnny Evans, yeah, then you're going to look half decent. Yeah, we've got Gabriel. We've got a decent player next to him. Them two would be a wicked partnership, man. Put Tierney on the other side and put Maitland-Niles at right back. See somebody today say to me, yeah, but Lee, that's an average age of about 21. And do you want to keep seeing Mustafi make mistakes? David Luiz make mistakes? Do you want to see that every week? Do you want to see Kalaza Crap make mistakes every week? Do you want to see Hector Bellerin making mistakes every week? Do you all want to see that? Because I don't. Yeah. I'd rather see new faces, and if they make mistakes, guess what? They might actually learn from them, because this bunch ain't ever going to learn. Yeah, they're uncoachable, according to Gary Neville. Right? And Gary Neville, and laugh at him as much as you want, he actually coached Mustafi. He's uncoachable. Yeah, he ain't going to get any better than what he actually is he? But there we go. Anyway, rant over. You're not allowed to rant. You're just continuously toxic. Try to be positive. I am positive. People, do you know what? I don't want to sound rude to anyone in the chat, yeah? But when people say to me, be positive, do you understand what positive means? Real talk, right? Because sitting there accepting that Mustafi is our new boy, why can't we see a player that looked like a Rolls Royce in the French league, just strolling around? He actually didn't make a single foul all season. He didn't make a foul all season. That is how good this kid was in France. But he's not better than Mustafi. Yeah. So when people sit there and say to me, yeah, that's be positive, I want to win a league title. Most of you are happy with fourth. Yeah. Sorry, to me, fourth is third loser. You're negative. I don't get it. Genuinely don't get it. Unbelievable. How old is Fofana? Fofana, my friend, is exactly the same age as Saliba. And they were partners, centre-back partners for St Etienne. It's a miracle how Brendan Rodgers has got this guy ready, fit, doesn't need to learn the language, doesn't need to, take time to slot in and go on loan for a year, then come back and get told, no, you need more time because you're not that good. He's literally come in, bang, Sionchu's injured, you're in. He's played 4 games, 3 or 4 games. He's looked absolutely fucking brilliant in every single one of them. Why is that? Because he's got a decent coach. But there you go. Anyway, why aren't we playing Mustafi at right back? Well, we played Socrates at right back once upon a time. He actually did pretty well in that game. Don't change. I'm never changing, bruv. People think like they can sit here and tell me this and that. Bruv, I'm 38 years old. There ain't nothing people can tell me. I'm like the Mustafi of YouTube. I'm not changing. I'm not changing. I'm not fucking changing. I'm not changing. I'm saying what I want. Yeah, because I believe in what I say. Yeah, half of the people that tell me be positive don't believe the shit that comes out of their mouth. Yeah, Arteta's this and Arteta's that and Saliba's this and Saliba's that. I believe half the crap you say. Yeah, because like I said, people will sit there. I said this to somebody the other day. I was on the phone to somebody, yeah, and I said to him, what's the target? What's your target for Arteta this season? He went, we have to get Champions League football. So I said, we have to get Champions League football. He said, yep, we have to get Champions League football. I said, okay, so that's by Europa League winning it or top 4. He went, yeah. I said, okay, cool. So if he doesn't get Champions League football, would you sack him? He went, no. I said, well, he don't have to get Champions League football then, does he? And that is why I get the ump, because there is thousands and thousands and thousands of people, yeah, that say exactly the same. He has to do this. He has to do that. This is the target. If you don't get the target, I ain't going to sack him. Well, why? He's failed to reach your target. And that is what sets me apart from a lot of other people. Because I'll tell you something, my target is to win the title. Yeah, that ain't happening right now. I get that. But fourth is third loser. With that squad that he's got, people are sitting there and saying, it's not a good squad, he's going to struggle. Funny that, because you're all handing out 8s and 9s out of 10s for the fucking transfer window. So make your mind up. Has he been backed? Has he not been backed? Is the squad good? Is it not good? Because when we beat Man City and Liverpool at Wembley, everyone was getting their knickers in a twist saying, oh, it's amazing. It's a miracle. He's going to get us top 4. Now, all of a sudden, reality's kicked in and you've realised he's not actually as good as you thought he was. And we ain't getting top 4. But if you play my team in my formation with a proper manager, we're pissed top 4. But he ain't going to do it because he picks his favourites. He picks his son at right back. He doesn't know any other way other than to be reactive. He sets up not to get battered at Old Trafford this Sunday. Why not go there with our best 11 and fucking hammer them? But he won't. He won't do it. He won't do it. And I'll tell you something now, after Man United played like they did in the second half yesterday, boy, oh boy, oh boy, we're in big, big problems. Although Martial is out. Let me grab this super chat I fully missed. I can't see it on the screen, but 1 second, mate. 1 second, though. Big up, Tyrone, my guy. Thank you for your donation, mate. We should have put an arm around Matteo. We needed him as well. Well, there's another one I forgot. There's another one. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? We've been crying out for somebody that's got a bit of hunger and a bit of passion in midfield because Granit Xhaka ain't the guy. El Neni ain't the guy. Ceballos ain't the guy. Yeah? People are lauding up Ceballos like he's the next fucking Isco. Yeah? More like Disco. He's fucking dog shit. Yeah, I said this when he came. I was happy when he left at the end of the season. I said, look, if he comes back how he finished the last 7 or 8 games of last season, I'll be happy to have him. But I know that he's going to do that for about a month or so. Then he'll disappear for 6 months. Then he'll put 1 10 out of 10 in and everyone will forget it, because that's exactly what he did last season. And this geezer thinks he's going to go to Real Madrid and get a start. Good luck with that, mate. Yeah, you might get in their C team if you're lucky. It's embarrassing, mate. Absolutely embarrassing. But Guendouzi's another one. Yeah, Guendouzi is the only player we have in midfield that can get the ball, drop a shoulder and go past someone until we sign Partey, obviously. Yeah, Dani Ceballos can do it every now and again. Guendouzi never hides. Yeah, he might not be the greatest, but I'd rather see him make mistakes and learn something every week than Granit Xhaka doing it constantly every single week. You know, why is Granit Xhaka hiding at left back the other day? Because he ain't got nothing about him. That's why. It's embarrassing, man. Big up my guy, Sate. I see you last night, man. You spoke very well on Chig's member stream, man. Since we're not playing Willock, Smith Rowe and Reese, why not sell them 20 million each by Schlobberschlag and Awar? Well, listen, even if we only got 15 million quid for them each, Schlobberschlag has got a 25 million pound buyout clause. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But this is the thing. Brandon knows we need to demand more. Somebody needs to stick it on Arteta. Yeah, real talk. One of these journalists, which they want, Watts, Benj, Wheatley, Smithers, John Cross, who's the other one? Ornstein. They just don't say nothing. Yeah, Abrahams from TalkSport as well. Oh, yes. What effect can Eddie and Nketiah have? Because obviously your two strikers are not scoring at the moment. What a fucking dumb question. Yeah. And I think Sate said it last night. Somebody said it last night on that member stream. Yeah. What is it that makes Arteta think? It was a fucking brilliant point. What makes Arteta think, yeah, that Eddie and Nketiah would be better down the middle than Aubameyang? Can somebody explain that to me? Can somebody actually ask him? Can one of these journalists that don't ask the right questions, can one of them actually say, what makes you think Eddie Nketiah would be better at number 9 than one of the best strikers in Europe? Can you answer that? And when he starts going around the house and say, yeah, but you ain't answered the question, mate. That's good journalism. This lot just sit there going, oh, yes, hello, Mikel. I'll just sip on my tea. Have you got any bourbons? Idiots, man. Sick of them. Absolutely sick of them. They don't do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, which is ask proper questions. Yeah, the only ones who actually do. Henry Winter's a good journal. I actually like Henry Winter. He's the only one who actually comes out and says it as it is. Big up Dermot Doyle. That's a good old Irish name, that, my friends. Good old Irish name. Proper badge as well. Look at that. Proper class. Thank you for your donation, mate. Appreciate that. I hope you're looking forward to the game. John Cross is on the payroll. John Cross is on the payroll, and so are the rest of them, because they will get a little interview with Josh Kroenke. Oh, Josh. Oh, Josh. Yeah. All of these questions that they ask in press conferences are vetted by Arsenal before they go live. Yeah. So they go in and say, right, we're not taking any questions on this. Mikel's not answering any questions on that or that or that. What questions have you got, guys? They go through it. Yeah. And they go, we'll take that one out, take that one out, take that one out. Like I said to you, yeah, if you go on Arsenal website from yesterday, from that press conference, the comment where he said, when Leicester come to your house and do what they did in terms of parking the bus, that means that they respect you. And the more teams that will do that, I can tell you now, we will get more wins. Motherfucker, you lost. You lost. Yeah, you lost. But Arsenal on their website for the transcript didn't put that in there. Why? Because they're manipulating everyone into thinking, oh yes, well, you know, let's just go down this route. They never put that part of the transcript in there. It's embarrassing. But if you go on to Haters TV YouTube channel, you can actually hear him say it. So why did they not put that in there on their website? Yeah, because it's all PR, marketing, and fudging people's opinions down one corridor because they want to get this manager, his PR so high that nobody will ever go at him. Well, bollocks. This is our football club, not Mikel Arteta's football club. We are the fans. Yeah. Without us, they ain't got a club. Yeah. Demand more from our football club. And when William Saliba is being looked at in training every week and every day, and our manager is sitting there saying, well, actually, he ain't ready, but Mustafi is. I'm sorry, mate. You've got major issues. Major issues. Major issues. Let's continue Exactly spot on what you said. Thank you, mate. I only deal in facts. Call me Rafa Benitez. We only deal in facts. We are missing Martinelli. Unfortunately, he might not be enough. Unfortunately, he probably won't get a game, mate. He barely got a game under Arteta. And played pretty much every week under Freddie and Emery. It's mad. Dear, oh dear. Vieira for manager, says English guy, Realtor. Well, listen, he was more qualified than Mikel Arteta because he's actually managed a team. Big up Omar, he says, well, it's too late for that now. Well, listen, it is too late. Like I said, it's very easy to be clever, yeah, after the horse has bolted and say, well, actually, I've made a mistake. Yeah, just said a minute ago. The only reason he's coming out and saying he regrets not putting Saliba into that squad is because we've only got 2 centre-backs available. It's not because he believes Saliba's any good. It's because we're short on centre-backs. The geezer's a fraud, man. Of course your comments are visible, bruv. Always visible. I stopped watching Arteta's press conferences on Haters TV as soon as he started to chat some bollocks in some of his answers. Bruv, his press conferences have gone from being enjoyable to being worse than Wenger's. Yeah, real fucking quick as well. But there we go. Right, I'm going to do 3 more. 3 more. Big up score 7. Would you like... would you take Benitez or Sarri? Sarri, nowhere. No. Bin him, get in the bin, pull the lid down, tie him up, tie the lid up. No. Benitez, all day long. All day long. Benitez, Allegri. I see people last night going, you said about Nagelsmann. Ha, ha, ha. What you saying now, idiot? You don't know nothing. Okay. So you're laughing that I said get rid of Arteta for Nagelsmann, yeah? Cool. So what happens then if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer beats Arteta at the weekend? Then what are you saying? Because you're fucked then, aren't you? Because you're sitting there laughing at Nagelsmann. Will you be laughing at your manager when the PE teacher at Old Trafford beats him? No, you won't, will you? Because that don't fit your fucking narrative. Shut up. Sick of these people, man. Sick of these people. Big up my guy. Would you prefer Allegri or Nagelsmann? I'd take either, bruv. Allegri's actually not got a job right now, so go and get him. Why not? But this is the problem, and I said this yesterday. Big up my guy. Became Mikel out after last week, killing the youth. He is killing the youth. Thank you for that, AO. I hope you're well. I ain't seen you in my chats for time, bruv. Hope you're good, mate. Let me see if I think I missed another one a minute ago as well. No, I didn't. I did actually pin it. Thank you very much. But I did say this yesterday. I tweeted it last night as well. Right? They have got a massive dilemma at this football club because the PR train of Arsenal Football Club and the PR and the marketing they have pushed into this manager as if to say he is the greatest next best thing. He is going to be up there as one of the European elite managers for years to come. Well, we've lost 3. We've won 3. That could be we've won 3. We've lost 4 on Sunday. Not only that, we've got Aston Villa, Leeds, Tottenham, Chelsea, all coming up. Wolves, they're all coming up before Christmas. If we're sat there at Christmas with more losses than wins and 15 points off 4th, this club are fucked. Because what they're going to do, are they going to sack him after putting so much PR into it, getting the fans to trust the process? What? But then you don't trust it because you sack him? Or do you put the detriment? Do you keep him at the detriment of this football club? Yeah, because if they do sack him, they then have to go and get an elite manager next time because they then can't give us this PR crap anymore because it failed with the last guy. They have fucked themselves so badly that they probably won't sack him. They will put this football club on a sliding straight down the table one just to cover their own asses because that's how weak and spineless this board of directors are. Yeah, and sorry, if people want to jump on that, good luck to them. Yeah, I want my club at the top of the table. Yeah, and people go, yeah, but you expect too much too soon. Is it too much for me to expect this geezer to play players in the right positions or to pick the right players on match day? Yeah, is that too much? Is it too much for me to say, well, for him to go, well, actually, yeah, Eddie Nketiah is nowhere near the level of Aubameyang, so I'll put Aubameyang up front. What does he see in Nketiah that he don't see in Aubameyang? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Was Emery really that bad? No, he wasn't. He was one of the most undervalued managers we're ever going to have had in our history, mate. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he should have gone at that particular time. Yeah, because we was in free fall. But I said this when Arteta was linked with the job. I said, if I knew that Arteta was coming, I would have kept Emery. Yeah, you go and check the video. I said it. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Lee for manager. Big up Issa in the chat, bruv. I don't listen to half of what that lot have got to say, mate, if I'm honest. There's only a handful I listen to, even less than a handful, only a couple I listen to, if I'm honest, mate. But there we go. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Most of them don't say their own opinion, though. That's the problem. They just say what other people think, because half of these people are sheep. Big up Matic FC. Ollie schooled Nigelsmann. He'll probably school Arteta at the weekend. Big up Graham Barker. Come on, real one. Exactly. Lee, not trying to be biased, but our worst centre-back, Christensen, would take Squadron Maldini's spot in your starting 11. Bruv, he would. Let's be real here. We're not mucking about here. This is no bullshit. He actually would. Yeah, you've probably got youth team players that would. Edu got his way. That means Arteta has no power to get his man in a war. Exactly. And this is the thing. I don't necessarily mind that. But if Edu wants to be manager, go and be manager, mate. It's mad. Listen, people who want to sit there and trust the process, cool, good luck to you. Yeah, good luck to you. I'm not deluded to sit here and think there is a process. Yeah, the process is it doesn't matter what this manager does, you don't want him sacked. But then you sit and tell everyone that the target is Champions League football. Well, it isn't, is it? Because if he doesn't hit it, you ain't sacking him. So there is no target. There is no target. There is no process apart from let's PR this, yeah, until the majority of people realise that it's failing. And then what we do is we go, oh, okay, we're not trusting the process anymore. Why don't you just say it with your chest and just say exactly what you think? Yeah, rather than flipping and flopping. I don't get it. I don't get it. Which is why I always rate Turkish, Kenny, Claude, real ones. Always stick their head above the parapet and take it on the chin. Take it on the chin. I'm going to do 5 more comments and then I'm bouncing. But make sure you absolutely drill the likes like we're going to drill Dundalk tonight. Dundalk. 1,212 people watching, 241 likes. Embarrassment. Come on, let's get that to 350 real quick while I'm doing these 5 comments. I am going to set the watch along up in a minute as well for tonight. Make sure you get involved in that. Guna Eagle Eye, his link's down there. He'll be joining me. My Insta link's down there. So is Facebook. Big up the guys who have followed me on both of them. You can follow my Twitter as well if you want. Feel free. But 5 more comments. Let's go. That's got to be a wind-up. Who wouldn't want him? Who wouldn't want him? Big up Jamaican Gunner. Always real with it. Exactly. Out. If we don't win tonight, watch how many people turn. The peasants will revolt. There's another one here. Look, there's a few of them. Yeah, I might put that on a hat. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's do a Twitch. We need to get more footballing people on the board. Sick of seeing these bank managers and lawyers on our failed board, says Jaden. Exactly. It's true, man. But listen, that board of directors have been there longer than I've been alive. It's crazy, bruv. It's crazy. Big up Gerard Murphy. Say, come on the tune. That sounded more fucking Geordie than Irish, didn't it? Right. One more. Smash the likes up. Here we go. We'll end on a Facebook. Big up my boy Kim, my Danish friend. Eddie, no games at Leeds, starter at Arsenal. Need we say any more? He's the only youngster at Arsenal that's not regressing. He's now the pet project. He can be the next Gabriel Jesus. But yes, all have a wonderful afternoon. And I will be setting up the watch along in a minute. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. That'll be out all over the socials with the link. Make sure Make sure you do slap a like on that when I drop it on community, Twitter, Insta, Facebook, whatever. Make sure you slap a like on it. Set the reminder bell. I'll be live about an hour or so before kickoff. We'll go through the starting 11s, and then we'll go through the comments from the fan base to see if they're still trusting the process. And if we play 5 at the back tonight, you best believe I'm on a meltdown. Because if we go 5 at the back against Dundalk, all due respect, yeah, that's a piss take. But there we go. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I'm going to end with that, actually. Thanks, mate. Nice comment. Don't fully agree with you, but you're more sensible. Listen, big up Robbie, man. Yeah, Robbie just interviews people and they can say what they like, bruv. You either agree with it or you don't. Same as this. But anyway, I'm out of here.